Today we will be doing a review of the Lionel LionChief RS3 John Deere Ready to Run set. Living up to the legacy of the John Deere name and the company's innovative 175-year heritage, this diesel train is en route to deliver two 4650 tractors to farmers far down the rail line. The freight load is pulled by a rugged RS3 diesel that bears the John Deere's founding year of 1837. And at the tail end is a classic caboose that marks the birth date of the original company owner. A boxcar featuring the famous John Deere slogan and a durable flat car equipped with a removable tractor load completes this very special freight set. Included in this set is an RS3 diesel locomotive, flat car with two removable tractors, a boxcar, square window caboose, 8 curved 036 fast track sections, one 10-inch straight fast track section, one fast track wall pack terminal section, wall pack power supply, and LionChief remote for locomotive. This locomotive features on the underside of the engine an on-off switch for the sound. It includes RailSound's RC sound system with diesel revving and background sounds, horn, bell, and user-activated announcements activated from the LionChief remote. This engine has operating headlights in the front, back, as well as cat-lighted interior. This engine has one motor inside, as well as keep in mind the locomotive does not have electrocouplers. On either end there is a tab coupler. Starting off looking at the front end of the locomotive, we have your tab coupler. Push the tab to open the coupler, connect to your cars. The bumper is not metal like legacy models since this is a LionChief model. It is made with plastic. Moving up, the handrails as well are a yellow plastic. The whole body consists of being completely plastic as well. On the front end we have two small little operating headlights that are activated when moving in the forward direction. Looking at the side of the locomotive, you see that we have a bright yellow plastic handrail going all throughout the side. Down towards the front we have 1837 number boards in crisp lettering. These number boards on either end of the locomotive, might I add, are not illuminated. Unlike the legacy models, the vents here on the side are not see-through. These are purely plastic, solid plastic. We are now moving back towards the black cab of the locomotive. The John Deere and the emblem from John Deere is in nice crisp yellow and green lettering. We have inside the cab two hand-painted crew figures, which the cab is also illuminated. Looking at the top side part of the locomotive, we have down near in front a vent, which is solid plastic, like I said on the side, unlike the legacy models. The legacy models do have see-through vents. Moving back towards the exhaust stack, this is as well solid plastic. This unit does not have a smoke unit. If it did, this would be hollowed out, and that is where your smoke would come out from. Moving back further, we have our silver horn, black cab, and rear side of the engine. Looking at the flat car of the set, starting down near the trucks, we have plastic side frames, but the wheels are metal. Moving down towards the center, we have our crisp 2014 John Deere emblems and other load limit specifications. This flat car does come with two tractors, which there is on here a little rubber band that allows you to take the tractors on and off of the flat car. Down in the middle we have a crisp green and yellow John Deere emblem. And then on either end of the flat car we have push tab opening couplers. Looking at the box car of the set, down on bottom we have plastic side frames on the trucks. The wheels are also metal. In the middle we have a bright yellow opening boxcar door, which is operational. We also have "Nothing Runs Like a Deere" labeling on the side in very crisp yellow, 1971, as well as load limits and capacity specifications. A plastic ladder on the side, which is integrated into the boxcar itself. As well on either end we do have the same tab couplers. Looking at the tail end of the set, we have our John Deere caboose. Starting from the bottom, we have the same side frames, which are in plastic with metal wheels. Moving up, we have our plastic steps, as well on either end of the caboose, plastic ladders. Moving to the center, we have nice, clean, and crisp 1804 lettering in bright yellow. Moving up, we have the clear John Deere emblem in yellow and green. On either end of the caboose, we have the same push tab couplers, and this is also an illuminated caboose, so inside on each window it is illuminated with a fogged film. This John Deere set includes one engine, 2 cars, and 1 caboose. Now you are also able to buy one of these flat cars. This is sold separately in stores as an add-on car. Now that we have our RS3 locomotive started up and ready to roll out, we can listen to some of the sounds and look how they're operating. The sounds and movement are controlled by a LionChief remote. The forward, you turn the dial to the right. Reverse, you turn it to the left. Stop is straight up and down towards the red LED. You have your bell, your whistle or horn button, and in the middle you have your freight announcements. This remote is special because of the red and green John Deere emblem with the 1837, which is the engine number on either side of the locomotive. This engine does have directional lighting, so when you do move the engine forward, the front headlight turns on. When you're in stop, both headlights are turned off. When you go into reverse, the reverse headlight comes on. Now, while we have the engine started up, let's listen to some of the sounds. Here's the horn. Now the bell. As well as the freight announcements.
Dispatcher here. You are cleared outbound. Over. Thank you much. Cleared outbound. Out.
Now that we have clearance outbound, let's get rolling.
Dispatcher here. You're all clear ahead. Over. Roger that. Making good time. Out. Roger that. Dispatcher up.
This concludes our review of the John Deere with RS3 locomotive set. Thank you for watching. This was published by the Wichita Toy Train Club. Like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube.